I'm over here right now in Monterey, and I went whale watching, and as I have, where I really take these trips, let me give you guys some reference. I take these trips because I believe that mental clarity is so important. I believe that when you leave the environment that you're in, whether it is good, the best, or not the best, you give yourself permission to level up in your life and in your business. And what I've learned with entrepreneurs, because I did this myself, is that too often we get so busy in the business that we don't take moments to take care of this as a priority. And I began to make these trips a priority for me because I needed some clarity on this. Now, the irony is that when I'm at the ocean, when I'm in Monterey, I'm in my happy place. I make a ton of money here. Unexpected money comes in. And I realize those are the many signs that I've been looking for to know that I'm aligned in a place that I'm supposed to be at. And I was on a podcast with my partner, Ruthie Bolton, 2-time gold medalist, 3-time actually medal Olympian, bronze and two gold medals. And we were talking about, on her podcast, Heart of Champions, we were talking about how do you know when you are completely aligned with where you're supposed to be at? Maybe that you haven't arrived at the destination that you're looking for. And that's a real thing. But then how do you understand and know when you're on the right track? And my answer was really simple. I said this: it's because I see signs. Here's the thing. If I want to go get my $3.4 million house in Carmel by the Sea, I want that G-Wagon parked in front next to my brand new Lexus, and I see a G-Wagon on the day that I'm manifesting at a high frequency, then that's my sign that I'm on the right track. But here's the thing. Too often, as we are not present in life, we miss the signs that we're aligned. And alignment is a really important factor when it comes to manifesting. And look, I know that all things come from source, which is He. However, we also are made from the highest creator. Therefore, we can create the life that we desire. But when we are so busy caught up in life and so busy caught up in the problems of life, at which if we turn the corner on that thinking about problems and you turned it around and you said, wow, my problems exist, which allows me to understand that I'm still alive, then maybe the problems won't be as heightened in your mind. Now, I know some situations are extremely difficult, and I'm not negating that. But there are many moments in life where I've seen people, to include myself, create an elevated sense of something that is going wrong that is not that bad. And so these trips for me are more of an alignment, because I believe that your inner circle will make you or break you, no matter how you spend it. If you hang out with 10 broke friends, you're going to be the 11th. If you hang out with 10 amazing people who are going places that are at different levels than you by default will learn something different. You will act differently, and you will start to move into a new level of your life based upon that circle. So when I go over to the marina after I get off whale watching and I see a 3-story yacht, I realize that that's a part of the life that I want to live. And the real question is, how and why? You see, nothing for me is aligned with just making money. It's aligned with the possibilities that exist when you can retire your mother, when you can move into a $3.4 million house, when you can take your friends and family on a yacht. It's the experiences of life that becomes the gift by certain opportunities that you have at your fingertips. Now, this message is only to serve a inspiration of sorts, that the impossible is possible. In fact, impossible spells out I'm possible. And the truth is that small minds can't maintain a big vision. God did not give the vision to somebody else who has a small mind. He gave it to you. So when I see something for myself that I know I can achieve, when I see the yacht that I know I can attain, when I see the big vision that I know I have in my head, I can have it in my hand. It's not about people going, oh, whoa, that's kind of a big deal. Oh, because they can't attain it. They can't receive it mentally. They can't receive it vision wise. It doesn't matter. What matters is what I feel, what I think, and what I know to be true. So I want to encourage you to give yourself permission to level up your life. It's not going to be perfect. Life is not perfect. My life is not perfect. But you have these moments, which I call pocket moments. And the pocket moments matter. It's the moments where you have these small wins and these small successes because you never quit. And these small wins compound over time to create the big win. I mean, that's in essence what successful life is like. It's the equivalent to a penny a day doubled. A penny a day doubled in 30 days is a lot of money. Well, that's how it is when you start to have these small mundane activities on a daily basis that you think will get you closer to your goals. And have the mental clarity to do that does take some time. But I'll tell you one thing, I didn't just go from 0 to Forbes, and I say this all the time. I went from building a brand called Bar Talk and Coffee from my cell phone to literally having a show called Hustle Season to literally being back talking to you guys for Bar Talk and Coffee. It's ebbs and flows and waves of life and waves of decisions that you make when it comes to what you want in life. And I know that it can become cloudy because the internet is a really weird animal. And it's easy to have the syndrome of imposter syndrome, they call it, where 1 minute you think about, you look at this person, you say, okay, I want to do what they do, I want to be like them. And then you realize it's not as easy as it is as they show it. And then you go over here and go, well, I want to be like him or her. And you go down that route. And when you make these switches, you're not aligned with who you really are and why you're here. So as I sit here overlooking the ocean in my favorite place to stay, which is the Monterey Plaza Hotel, they take care of me here very well, very, very well. I want to encourage you to give yourself permission to level up your life, to make the strong pivots that make all the sense in the world, not in the moment of making the pivot, but in the moment of making the decision to make the pivot to see where that can lead. I'm here for all of you. And I, on this trip, have given myself enough clarity and enough permission to level up my entire personal brand in my life, in my business, to play bigger in an area that I know I can, because I've been playing a little bit too small. But it takes moments like this to get out of the environment that you're in, to recognize your full greatness and your full potential and go after it. Be bold, be great, guys, and above all, be you.